Story time. So there was this time that I was really, really feeling this guy, right? I felt really safe with him. So I allowed myself to really open up and be vulnerable with him and just like all the things, right? I remember when I started to feel like, there was an imbalance. There was an imbalance. I got to a place where I knew this was conflicting. Like I knew I deserved more. And so it was time for me to release this situation. It was time for me to call my energy back. It was time for me to let it go. And of course, that's not easy to do, especially if you've developed these feelings through attachment, right? So I began to detach and call my energy back. And there were days that were really heavy and that was hard to do. So I would ask God to be my strength and help me to process and get through. Well, one time I was having a moment where, I was feeling a little emotional. And so I went to my affirmation that I would usually say when things are difficult. And I would say, everything is always working out for me, even the things that I cannot see. Everything is always working out for me, even the things that I cannot see. And I love affirmations because they have a powerful way. If you allow yourself to process them and allow it to really get in your spirit, they have a way of shifting your perspective. So whatever way you are looking at a situation that's keeping you stuck in a certain narrative, that's keeping you stuck in a certain situation or mindset, you can say an affirmation, you can repeat it and begin to believe it, and it can shift that thing. So while I'm over here sad because I'm having to let something go that no longer serves me, I'm having to let something go that never really served me, but it just felt good to my flesh. That's a whole nother topic. But while I'm over here feeling sad, me processing that affirmation, God let me know that I'm freeing you. This person that you've developed this attachment for, they do not have the ability or the capacity to love you in the ways that you deserve or desire. And you over here crying. And I set you free because you're saying out of your mouth that you want something. And I know in your heart that you truly desire a certain type of love that this person is incapable of giving you. Why are we sad? And so, instantly the tears well, they had to stop because I was given a new perspective. Wow, why am I sad? Like, I want a certain type of love, and it doesn't have to be from this person, especially if this person is never going to be able to give me the love that I desire and deserve. So why are we here? And so I want to just remind somebody that everything is always working out for you, even the things that you cannot see. And just because it's not working in the way that you hoped or desire, it doesn't mean that it's not working for your benefit. What if you said a prayer to God and God remembered the prayer that you said, and the thing that you want is not a part of the prayer? They may feel good. They may make something in you feel safe. That was my situation. Or they may make something in you feel good. But what if they're not the prayer? Like, what if they're not what you asked for? And God can see the whole them, and you can only see the part that you're attached to. And God is trying to let you know, hey, I have something better for you. I mean, you can cry over this if you want, because I get what you've developed. But you could also give thanks for what's on the way. And let that excite your spirit and give you an expectation that greater is on the way or already here. Because even if it's not attached to a person and you've been freed from something that doesn't serve you, and you have peace and you have breath in your body, that's still something to be grateful for. So I just wanted to share that with somebody. That's my story time, y'all. Like, I had some attachment issues, but God freed me from attachment. Okay? Amen. Have a good day.